So please let us know, what is that secret you keep believing in it, which keep you moving ahead?
It's a $1 million question, actually. You know, I believe it's a self-belief, a belief in yourself. I do my SWOT analysis, to understand what's my strength and what's my weaknesses are. I try to camouflage my weaknesses and work on my strength. And I think I'm a tough guy. Tough in the sense that, they face any kind of situations there. I don't believe in taking up a step forward and then taking it back. I don't believe in it. So I go forward. I go forward with it, come what may. There have been cases where I did have failures. Failures in sometimes there are certain failures in my personal life as well, and there are certain failures in my professional life as well. We sometimes professional life, when you're talking about a professional life, some of the losses you make it because when you're doing a product development, sometimes the product fails, so you lose possibly some few lakhs of rupees as well. So don't get distracted by that. So you keep on experimenting it sometimes, and then and develop perfect it, because there are certain times when we take orders from the client without even having a product in hand. Because we give solutions actually.
Yeah.
In fact, we call ourselves as solutionizers. Solutionizer is not a word in dictionary, I suppose. So it's giving, providing solutions. So we go, and then when we talk to the client, sometimes they understand the pain points of theirs, and then we sit together, brainstorm together, and then see. We collaborate with each other. Actually, sometimes some of the solutions come from sitting together across the table, and then we bring out the solution, and then we come and see how the products could be developed, and see that how their how does our product solve their issues out there. To be very honest, we have been successful in the last 29 years, developing the product sometimes. And then sometimes what happens is that when you submit a commercial proposal to them, it need not be within the range. Sometimes we have to develop some of the prototypes. We need to develop it. It might fail. So we wouldn't have calculated the cost of the prototype sometimes. It's quite often out of that. Yeah. So that's how we go ahead. So I think it's the staying power.
Having faith in oneself. Good advice. Thanks on that. Sir, what does success mean to you, and how do you define success?
Oh my. Success is like money, I suppose. In the sense that you get success is always a stepping stone to another success. Nothing succeeds like success. There is an adage, right? So I take success as a stepping stone, and when I say success is like money, when I get money, what is it? It gives me freedom to do things. That's the power of the money. I mean, I define money as in such manner. For me, money is not an end in itself. It's just a beginning of it. So, in fact, one of the reasons why I want to become an entrepreneur was I wanted freedom. Freedom to do things, freedom to think and implement it. And entrepreneurship is the best platform to do that. In fact, Sanpar is a platform for all my professionals who's working here. It's a stage where they can express themselves. You need a stage to perform, right? Yeah. So I look at an organization as a stage where everybody can perform together, in sync with the need of the organization, like in a dialogues to and fro in a play. That's how I look at it as an organization. So. And I've been successful onto this, and success always gives you confidence, right? And the confidence, it keeps building up, right? So it has got a snowballing effect.
True. Yeah. That's really nice to know, where you put up success is equal to money, is equal to confidence, is equal to stepping stone, which never ends. So probably that is one where you are motivated, and every day you are there on the work 24/7. Yeah.
I swear, I love my work.
Yeah, sir. Very interesting to know that. How do you manage your work-life balance? Being a chairman, managing director, where most of the time you are occupied with the work. So how do you manage your work-life balance?
You see, you need to know when to cut off, right? When I'm at home, I don't think about work much. I would like to relax with some entertainments on the television or some movies or with my children, or so it doesn't distract me. So you can cut off. The work starts next day morning, right? So, but then when I'm in office, I tend to work sometimes for it's supposed to be 8 hours. Sometimes I work for 10 to 12 hours here. But when I'm at office, I don't think about home, unless otherwise the odd calls coming in or whatever it is from my family members. So that's a different question altogether. I mean, you can always, and then the responsibilities are all cleanly put it across. Who will do what? So I know what I should be doing at office. So yeah, it's simple. I don't think it's a work-life balance has always been an issue. I know that is one thing which has been much talked about in the industry today, how to make a work-life balance. For me, it has come very natural. I didn't find any kind of issues with that, actually, to be very honest. Yeah, I do spend more time at work. I do get, some certain amount of comments from my family that, in fact, I've been accused of that my work is my first love, and that's true.
Yeah. I mean, you are a motivating factor for me, especially for me. The reason is, when I could see some of my own relatives, known people who are planning their retirement age, and you are there working every day in and out, that is really a motivating factor for me, sir. And I would really love that I got in touch with you and try to get some advices in these aspects. Sir, the last question, we are at the end of the interview. What is that one advice or a micro secret you would like to share with your audience who are also aspiring to be a CXO in their coming career?
I welcome all to this entrepreneur club. In fact, I've been talking to my alumni. I'm from NIT. I was the president of my alumni association as well, and then I was giving one of the talk to them, I also talked to the director of NIT Calicut as well. How about making this institute churning guys? Instead of seeking a job, why don't they provide jobs? I want entrepreneurship to be spread across the institutions, actually. So one of the main advice to those aspiring entrepreneurs or aspiring success would be, believe in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Be confident about what you're doing, which area you wanted to plunge yourself into. Be confident there. And no matter what, go ahead. You might feel challenges. Challenges are meant to be met with. And that's what I can see from, I see a lot of young people joining, Indian Air Force today, and different, both genders today. I mean, that's what I was watching. So they do extraordinarily well. They take up the challenge. They talk about the mental strength which you're talking about. Mm-hmm. I think if you arm yourself with the belief in yourself, I understand that there is a financial issues here. I'm not saying that, but then don't get disturbed or distracted by the lack of finances. It will come, right? I think the most of the people who doesn't get into entrepreneurship is basically possibly because the thoughts of where do I generate the finance from. First, you decide to be an entrepreneur, finance will follow. That's my advice.
Okay. Thanks for that advice for all the entrepreneurs who are making their decisions on the entrepreneurial journey. Sir, it was in my sense, probably in this interview session, I could not able to differentiate you and a Sanpar. Probably it has got so much tight within yourself, and it's very good to know your journey, and we are very much blessed to have your inputs and the insights which you gave on the life, on the career, how we would able to progress. And I would like to really thank you for giving me this opportunity to cover your short interview and your career as well. Dear audience, with that, we would like to end this CXO show. Thank you so much for watching this. I'll come up with yet another episode with the new CXO. Till then, enjoy your day. Keep watching. Stay safe. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Haricharan.
Thank you, sir.